It's not a winner to go bankrupt. So I think it's a bad start to go bankrupt, yes.
Well, I think, to become, bankrupt at the end means that you don't have any means to support your business, and ultimately you end up as a failure.
Probably not. If you look at all the private equity funds around the world, they are, running down the doors to get a foot into the shipping industry, aren't they?
Yeah, this is a great opportunity in my opinion. So, of course, it depends on the economic growth of the world more than all the shipping. So,
I'd say yes and no. Yes, because in 2006, 7, 8, you could basically get payback on your equity in a voyage or two. You'd get 90% finance, you'd put in 10% yourself, you'll spot a couple of voyages, and you'd be recouping your equity. But no, there's never been cheaper to order new buildings.
Well, I guess it's a good mark or a good way to raise money, but I think it will have to, for most owners, it will have to be in combination with some kind of bank debt and possibly a bit of equity. So yes, it's a good way, but I don't think it's the only way.
It's a difficult question. I think this is very much a cyclical thing. We see now equity becoming more and more available again, slowly but surely. And generally speaking, equity is a better, safer source of funds than bond money is. Bond money is usually expensive. And I think we're going to see a lot more equity coming back into shipping in the next 24 months.
Yes, a very fragmented industry could possibly benefit from some consolidation. Whether or not there are too many companies listed today, I'm not sure. It varies a great deal from sector to sector. And we are in crude carriers, and in that space, it doesn't seem to be too many at this point.
In some sense, yes, it probably should. I think it's good to have bigger and stronger entities, but it doesn't kind of necessarily be the size in itself. I mean, if you start off as a smaller company, but if you have a good business plan and an edge, or at least a plan to grow bigger and a management team and an asset base that allows for that, I think that's more important than the size itself. But obviously, you need to grow to, let's say, 500 million at some point to be interesting enough for institutional investors.